Good morning everyone, my name is Christian from Two-Headed Wolf Gaming and welcome back to Path of Exile. We're about to jump in, do some maps, and it's Friday, which means that it's surely going to be an hour-long episode. So without further ado, let's get into it. Pretty excited overall. I've been looking forward, like, it's very addictive. Early on in the league and even later on, this game is really addictive, for me, personally. And let's see, let's do some... I think I would like to go for some Immortal Syndicate. When I get some of that done. Difficulty is definitely scaling up. We're still at level 1 maps. And with each level of map, like, things will get more and more difficult. Let's see how this will go.
Feel all high and mighty, a powerful god slayer.
We need more energy shield as well. I would like to get some investment into that. Some of our graphics are being downgraded. We have one encounter here with the Legion. Let's step away for a second because we're getting melted. I threw in a Veil Arc there. We defeated the Syndicate members and we're going to have to come back and deal with them. But let's open these. Crusader Chainmail, another 6 gem there, cool. Plenty of monsters to take care of, let's continue. We're getting items and we're getting, as you can see, weapons. We've done pretty well there, as I can see. Do you think we could push maybe another level? I almost don't feel like we could. Okay, we got the Divine Vessel. That is a super win. Means we'll be able to upgrade at some point our Pantheon, our gods. That is what we need for it. At this point I'm just farming these monsters. We're getting through them. I'm trying to stay alive as well. So, because we've paid pretty recently in the last episode by dying a bunch of times. We have to be, you know, have to be more careful, have to use these abilities to in our best interest. Let's see. Come on. I just need a tiny bit more. Can I get it here? Maybe in these boss areas? Ah. Nope. Fortunately we cannot. That is it. Let's put down the Orb of Storms. This will help us get the shock where we need it to. I'll put down a mark on him. Nice. This was pretty good map for us, I have to say. We got some really good loot in some of these areas. We're going back for it now. And we're about to do some rituals as well. Let's see, a Dagron Scale Doublet. Large Cluster. Legion Gloves? Nope. I just want Energy Shield on my gloves. Let's see. At this point we're capped on our resistances, which is pretty good, but some of our equipment will be changing places. Okay. Essence Drain, some Chromatic Orbs, nothing good. Let's go to all of the other sites first. Jungle Valley map. I'm gonna come back to this laboratory. We really need to make a decision at the beginning of the level there. Because we defeated
when I'm ready and not before.
The Syndicate members and we're probably going to get an ambush as well. Or something along those lines. There's another event and the events will not spawn unless you make a decision when it comes to the Syndicate. So if I don't come here and decide what I'll do with Corel, nothing will happen. Smuggling essences.
Treasures are not given for failure, they are given for victory.
I don't really care for him.
As you seem, Redblade.
I mean, essences are not that good. So, given the chance to remove him from the syndicate, we will do that. Let's see. What can I add here? This is just a level... It's an item level 70, so there is a possibility of getting 6 link, but it's pretty small. Increase life and mana, avoid being stunned, and elemental ailments could be good. Let's go with increase life and mana. And with this, strengthen dexterity, maximum life, chaos resistance, 10 life gain on kill, and mana. None of these are really that great, so it's not gonna replace what we currently have. We have a Divine Vessel now, but we'll need more unlocks until we can actually put it to good use. Let's do a quick checkup here. 10% chance to avoid projectiles, that's good. 5% chance to dodge attack and spell hits if you've been hit recently. I like that as well. And avoid projectiles that have chained. That is the one that we need the most. Here with 50 less duration of poisons, I don't think we care for it right now. But I'm gonna try to upgrade Lunaris. I won't wait until we get the avoid projectiles that have chained just yet. Because that requires a pretty high level map, and I don't think we have the strength to even get close to it right now. I think it requires a red level. Here we got ambushed by them as well, by the syndicate. But we managed to defeat them pretty easily there. Yeah, I have to do something about this downgrading graphics. It might be because I'm also a natural climb. Give me a second. Allocates a natural calm, projectile pierce, 2 additional targets, life, energy, some resistances. I mean, sure, I'll take it, throw it in Dard's chest and try to figure out afterwards. It might also be that I'm being downgraded because I am doing some processing some recordings.
You're no stranger to murder. Just make it quick.
Okay, do I want to kill her? Let's give him another rank. They will get different items as well. Now he has impel on hit and extra energy shell.
I choose
1 rank to Haku, or
Go on, do it.
1 rank
no
to
stranger to
Aisling,
murder.
and she moves to
Just
intervention. Sure, let's do that. Pilfering Metamorph Scarabs.
by swiftly delivering death to warriors who fought well.
That could be it.
Confess,
12 intelligence for intervention,
consider
sure.
us even.
Veil Regalia, but it doesn't have enough gems, so I'm not even going to
Salah.
really worry about it. Let's see, what do we have here? 6 quality to socketed gems. Increased chaos damage. I think I like the increased chaos damage for one of our other builds that I'm doing right now. Cold damage and chance to freeze, or chaos damage. Let's go with this because it is our main build. 14 dexterity, 6% chance to avoid. Let's go with the resistances then. On the ring, there's nothing that impressive on it. Strength and dexterity could work. Let's go with the resistances though. I find that is going to be the thing that we're using mostly on our crafting benches. You have Veil Pact, skill costs no mana. No, let's go continue with the resistances. That is about it for this encounter. We have one more ritual site and one more area where we will go after the syndicate. There's some really good items that you can get out of the syndicate. It's a pretty good, like, you can, there's a tactic to who you want to bring in front, because they'll increase in rank and become leaders, and then you go and confront them, which you'll get some benefits out of, you will see. And there's plenty of tactics to use. I am not a master of it yet. I'm just going with my guts. Mostly because my focus right now has been getting to the end game and doing some end game bosses. Once I've reached that goal, then it's time to think about what kind of mastery do I want to bring. This is a pretty interesting bow. Riveted boots, increase movement, gain a frenzy endurance or power charge once per second while you are stationary. There's some good stuff here. I've never played with that before. Hold resistance, strength and dexterity, yeah, no. Winter Crown adds 20 to 34 cold damage. Your hit street cold resistance as 10% higher than actual value. Definitely we're going to defer a few items, like these two to start with. I want the Imperial Bow as well. And with what's left, just gonna take this Essence Rain. Essence Rain has quite a cool build as well, like you do with the Witch. There might be other builds actually as well, but I just want to know the one with the Witch. And it's pretty simple and it's pretty strong. So if you're trying to go for something that adds some chaos damage and things like that, you can look out Essence Rain build and play it. Trust me, it's going to be pretty nice. Okay, let's go quickly after the bosses.
You win. Let's parlay.
Okay, we have Tora,
I'll tell you all I know,
Enchanting
as long as I don't
Boots,
have to go through the cold and dark torture.
or
There's one
Janus,
thing I
securing
simply
familial
can't stand.
coins. Not that
I'll
much.
tell you all-
We'll go with her.
Regret this. A Parandus, my family.
And Janus, you'll give me some research there, please.
Time to
Too much
espionage.
fear wins.
Let's see, what else do we have here? Physical damage causes a chance to cause bleeding on hit. Attack with this weapon penetrates 6 chaos resist. Let's go with this. Impale enemy with hits, let's do that. This is not necessary for us, and we'll take this one as well.
Blessings.
As you can see, we're using this item. The only point we're taking them is to use them here, get the recipes, and then you'll be able to craft them in your own hideout, so you don't need to keep this. Cold damage over time, no. Increase fire damage, maybe. And physical damage, we'll take the physical damage. Just in case I'll want to make a melee build, which I haven't decided for. Like during this league, melee league is definitely not something that I'm working for. Melee build, not melee league.
Greetings.
Okay, sell an item. We'll sell these two. To start with. Then we're going here. Let's get myself, I'll take some scrolls to identify it, the items that we find. Spell damage, all physical spells, skills, yeah, unfortunate. Could have been something good there. And then we're gonna throw the rest of these things into our inventory. I will keep this one for a while. A Divine Vessel. Keep that for a while as well. Crater Map of Mirroring, sure, we'll throw it in the stash. Let's see, for the rest of the items, no, not these. I want these to go there. And when it comes to gems, I'll do this.
Greetings.
And with the rest of you, let's just sell these.
Farewell.
Perfect. And now we're going on to the next map, which is Grotto. We're starting to do some maps at level 2, unlocking more areas as we go along. I will do more voltaic sulfite. Let's see, we have everything is ready. We have all our golems. Now we shouldn't really be presented with challenges for losing our golems since they respawn every 4 seconds, but you never know though. Smuggler cache, good. We have a brand new contract there. You can see our attack speed is quite big, even without onslaught or things like that. An all. We found Cassia as well, nice. So it's a brand new encounter, but let's take care of the enemies in the area first. Good. Well, how complicated will it be this time? Let's see, we have 20 seconds. There are only 3 portals. We start with 2 here. What do we want to... If they have lightning, that means they'll be resistant against these ones. So I'll bring in a minion and I will bring some chill to the mix. Let's get this started. And as we kill it, we get these resources. I will throw in a fire one. And then we'll do physical here. Okay, so all of these are coming through here. Should be pretty easy to take care of them. It's worse, as you can imagine, it's definitely worse when it comes to more spread out areas, 2 different directions and things like that. Yeah, like we can use Arc continuously here and we're not running out of mana, even at this level. What do we have here? 37 increased spell, increased physical damage. Too bad we don't do physical damage. But we'll see. Maybe we'll get more lucky as we go along. 2 amber oils, that is great.
When I'm ready and not before.
I've been wondering, like, if we should buy an enlightened gem or if I should do something else. Yeah, let's get it. Legion boots, no. Prophecy one, maybe. Found some sulfite. We've been really unlucky with the sulfites on this run. But the cool thing is we will be able to customize our map in such a way that we get the content that we want the most. Really looking forward to that mechanic. Never tried it, I've just seen it when they've revealed it. Didn't to look too much through the details, the spoilers is maybe saying just too much than what it actually is. But I want to play it my way, especially being the first time we get this new content. I don't go for min max necessarily. I think I don't go for min max because most of the people I've been watching, like those who play Path of Exile for a long time, well, I have different opinions in regards to which content is good and which content isn't good. Because there are things that I like playing. For example, I like the Temple of Atzoatl. Many people don't. That's what I can do. Let's see. 2 exalted orbs on this map. Will we be able to get them? I doubt it. We'll probably be able just to decrease their price. That is okay. Sooner or later we're gonna get them. And having 2 exalted orbs at this point should be pretty useful. Like it might even, like using 1 exalt, we might get a level 4 enlightened gem, which might be a bit pricey. Though for a level 4 one, I'm guessing it's going to cost us a few exalts at least. Anyway, we're gonna check the Poe trade. At some point when we're in a position to actually buy something. And there's one more enemy. Nice. Let's keep going forward. Assassin's Mark. Okay, 21 more rare monsters. Okay, player have Elemental Equilibrium. Elemental Equilibrium basically means if you get attacked by lightning, your lightning defenses will increase by a lot, but you'll lose cold and fire resistances. Player are cursed with vulnerability. That makes us more vulnerable to attacks. Monsters have 70% increased area of effect. That's pretty bad. Monsters are hexproof. We can't put curses on them. We don't work with curses. Found items. Okay, I don't feel like there's anything here that would really kill us. Might be slightly dangerous, but I don't think it will kill us. And at this point, I'm willing to take risks. Taking risks for good items. Okay, this feels pretty easy right now, I would say. We got ourselves another level up, that is awesome. Okay, that is feeling just slightly more dangerous. Okay, did we defeat the boss? Yes. Veil Ice Nova, Spectral Shield, Veil Arc, will take it. Although, if we're taking a look here, what should we be investing in next? Well, in the path of building, like we spoke about it quite a bit. Adding another gem would be a good idea. Going for more power nodes could be cool as well. As in, either go for these, or we can go for these, for the power charges, but I think it's firstly good if we go this way. And then we'll think about other nodes. Like we even have these with increased elemental damage and the jewel socket that we will need at some point, but I might take some points out of these to put there whenever we are at it. We're at the level where that happens. Or we have the jewel that we need. Should look for how much does this cost for that jewel that costs. Looking for how much the jewel costs. That is proper English.
Another good find.
Okay. I'm guessing there's one more ritual area there then. And boss? I think so. Sunken City map. Cool. Shooting at them from a distance seems to be a pretty good idea. Here is the boss, which we might have to fight again because he's in the ritual circle. Superior and Sunken City map. Okay. Let's get it started. I'll put down this. And am I right in saying that we will be fighting the boss again? Almost seems that way, but I'm not sure. Yep, there he is. Let's get out of the fire and lightning and whatever else there's there. Good. An imbued wand.
Much clutter.
Too much stuff? Yeah. Okay, this was pretty good as an idea, but we can't really do anything with that. We are able to afford one of these. If I defer the price of one. There's some other good stuff here as well, like this 6 gem. It's because it's a very early pole axe that you can use. You can see there has increased area of effect, has only level 18 requirement. Let's see, if I defer one of these, yeah, I won't be able to afford the other. Let's defer all of these. Area contains 2 additional harbingers. I think I will take that. Lightning resistance with life, with cold, and 2 veiled slots. Well, let's take a portal home. We don't have to make a full decision right now. And we'll go back even if we use a town portal. 130, fire, cold, increased energy shield. Fire. We also have cold on the helmet, increased energy shield, maximum energy shield. Okay, this seems like slightly better. This one is not a good one. Neither is this, unfortunately. At least nothing which we can really use and would do right by us. So we'll throw these. Get all of these in the inventories. Okay. We have some veil and some quality gems. And then we'll sell these.
Till next time, shall we
Go
keep
back
safe?
into the grotto. And I will be taking from here. Let's take this, the scarab. I will take also the breach stones. Yeah. Reforges the map as another. Let's take this. Perfect. And if I take a look at our achievements, so we need to buy something for 2500. That will happen sooner or later. In here, complete a breach, defeat a metamorph. This will also happen sooner or later. For the recipes, we just have to focus on them. Acquire a Maven Beacon, we've not acquired that yet. Defeat Captain Claiborne, the accursed in Frozen Cabin map without defeating any drowned crew. Well, that will be very difficult for us. I think we need like another character, because this chain lightning will definitely hit all of the wrecks. So these are like you have to defeat the Gorgon in Sulfur Vents map while all players are petrified. Okay, so that takes a bit of work. Turn in divination cards which specifically grant each of the following reward types. This will automatically happen as we collect the different cards that we exchange. Purchase or defer each of the following favors with tribute. We also need Perandus, Metamorph, Ice, Delirium, Essences, and Fossils. I will focus on these at some point. Harvest, this will be Harvest. We need to uncover the Harvest League, obtain ritual based types. Exchange tributes for the following ritual based types. Okay. Complete ritual encounters. Conquerors of Atlas, more encounters here, defeating different things. Achieve Ascension. That will happen. Reach level 98. This will happen as well. Complete Heist. Heist Blueprint, Unique Contract, defeat the Twins. Complete Ritual 4. Oh, we still need to uncover a few. That is pretty cool. Explore Atlas. He wants us to do bonus objectives and awakening bonus objectives. Complete unique maps. More rituals. So much stuff to do. Prove your worth by defeat 1250 map bosses while you are being witnessed by the Maven. Yeah, that is a grind there. Socket craftable watchstones. Okay. Defeat Maven conditionally. Defeat the Maven without allowing more than 16 volatile orbs to be active at once. Yeah, I don't know about that. Complete endgame grinds. Kill Izaro in the internal labyrinth at 100 times. Level 100. Complete grand heists. So this is for the top of the top. Oof. Well, I think we spent enough time just looking through those challenges. Let's go to the next map. I will collect some more sulfite. I think I will be going into the delve. Do a few more maps there. I think that tomorrow, for tomorrow's episode, I'll be doing delve. And I will be doing heists as well. We have a few low level maps that we have to go through. It's not as exciting as going for the high level ones, but the items will be worth it. These lining areas is just patches on the ground where you do take some damage.
When I'm ready and not before.
Okay, Sorcerer's Boots. Let's see, we got the poleaxe again. Like the cool thing about this poleaxe, it's 5 linked. If you want to invest, you can make yourself a 6 links there and have it at level 18. That is absolutely amazing, especially for some builds. Has increased area of effect, so if you're using things like skills like Cyclone, I'm probably going to be able to sell that for quite a bit of money. Our damage is at 3200 at this point. Oh, it's even going further. 4500. Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, we'll put down some Orbs of Storm. Ooh, we can even buy it. Well, let's get to the end. See, we have one more ritual site and we'll decide afterwards whether we buy it or defer it or and get something else. Summon Skitterbots has level up as well.
This will do nicely, Exile.
And there's a unique, a rare monster there. Don't like these downgrading graphics. I think I'll try to Google it and see exactly how to fix it. Because I do consider my computer to be quite a beast, but maybe it isn't. Or maybe I need something specifically for it. Let's see. 2 Chaos Orbs at 1500, that's pretty good price. 2000, Wintertide brand, quality 23, corrupted. Creates a magical brand which can be attached to nearby enemies, dealing cold damage over time and chilling them. It periodically activates while attached, gaining stages that raise the damage. When removed, the short duration debuff dealing the same damage over time and chill is applied to each nearby enemy. The brand keeps charges while detached. Okay, so Wintertide brand. What are we going to do now is we're going to go on to Poe.trade. Okay, and we're gonna look for Wintertide brand. And let's check this out. What is the price of this? Well, let's look for quality 23. Because we don't get good prices just on looking on certain level. Quality 23. And now let's look for this item. It's 2 Chaos Orbs. So that is the price for a quality 23 Wintertide brand. This would cost us 3600. This cost us only... let me bring back the game screen. So this one cost us 3600 to get it, while this only cost us 1500. Okay, so it's worth more to get this than get this. And I'll buy this. I'll buy the Chaos Orbs. And I guess that will be about it for now. Yep. That is an easy way in which you can find out whether you want to trade an item or what you would need from the ritual site.
When I'm ready and not before.
Shall we check the map and or the trade and see how much an enlightened orb is? Or an enlightened gem? Okay. This is the end of the level boss, this group. Got the traitor, another jeweler's orb. Now there's slightly more to be explored on this map, but not too much. Truth be told, I'm not gonna worry and return back. It's quicker. In the long term, it's quicker if I just leave the area. And we don't have a perfect map. where I feel like it would be really important to go after it. 6% of cold damage as extra chaos damage. I mean, this might be good. Let's go here and check. What would this mean? Definitely would mean more damage like that. Why? Well, we have... That's like... So it's a 60 spell damage increase, but maybe it's because it has the lightning damage and the extra added 3 to 33 lightning damage to spells. Plus some cold damage as extra chaos damage. We're not really applying a lot of cold. Instead of this, which has 6% chance to freeze. So if I remove this 6%, this will be, the chance to freeze will be at 10%. Yeah. I guess this is better. This is an upgrade to that. Do we need this to be united? Not really. So what I'm going to do here is I will just... We don't even need to give it that extra gem yet. We might modify it later on. I'm gonna keep this inside the stash. Maybe I'll do something with it later. I think that is going to be about it for this run. Let's continue to our next map. As you can see, the more maps we add in, I'm gonna do some Iron Heart content now. As you can see, we are going through these maps and we're unlocking more and more of the area. Soul of Arakali, Soul of Aralkesh. Nothing for Lunaris just yet. Okay, I can see the beast. Well, that died quickly.
We will be best friends, beast, until we slaughter you.
Okay, these don't die as quickly anymore, the red ones. Superior plated mole. Let's just make sure everybody died before we start looting. The mistakes of World of Warcraft. When actually MMORPGs in general. That's why I never enjoyed MMORPGs playing with multiple people, because if we were not friends, like people I knew and I could play together and we would be able to talk and understand each other, if it was also the loot was like first come first serve, there was always people who were just looting the ground way before the battle was over. And from time to time you would die and the entire party would die just because of someone's greed. So yeah, never like that in these situations. I'm doing some of these Wave of Conviction. Can't wait to get an auto-casted wand so we can go Wave of Conviction and Assassin's Mark automatically. Elemental resistance to totems. Okay, we have 2 more ritual sites. Let's get them done and then we'll come back to it. This is an arena. We'll fight the boss first, why not? We'll put a mark on him. Nice. We got another Nico. Secondary objective has been completed. And let's keep going throughout the map. Okay, that's another beast down.
That was a hunt you will not soon forget. You're welcome. Goodbye.
I find this one to be probably the easiest because they all spawn in the middle there. A golden plate. We're getting a lot of 6 gem armors. Okay, we need one for us. At least we're getting some gems out of it. We could even go ahead and look for it in the market, but I want to do as much as I can on my own. And as long as we're not constantly dying, which we're not, I think we can afford being slightly more
When I'm ready,
independent.
not before.
What else do we have here? We have one more ritual site to the north of us. And there's something that makes them immortal. Okay, this. Okay, pretty cool. Okay, what can we buy now? Divine Incubator, this is for cards, this is for a unique item. I want them both. Also want this one. The bow is pretty cheap, we'll get it. Guess we can get almost all of these. I'll defer that incubating item. And a grotto map we already have. Chromatic orbs could be useful. Let's get the chromatic orbs then. And take our path back home.
Hello. Go with courage.
Now you can imagine how quickly some people can go through this content. Let's see. We'll take this death bow away. We'll leave this 6 link here. We might even sell it later on. And just keep a copy of this one. Okay, what else? A jewel, 9 increased damage, 16 increase with 5 skills, not interesting. And I will throw these on our boots, why not?
Greetings. Farewell.
Final map in the mix here. Let's see, what else do we have on maps? On level 2, yeah, we discovered a few more. Arena, Crater, some Sunken City maps, Tropical Island. Just so you know, when you go on these maps, I think the limit for all the map, like the limit of maps that you could drop was, at least in the past, it was only 1 level above it. Otherwise you can get all the maps from the lower levels. But as far as what you can drop is only 1 level above what you're currently running. I think that was the thing. I might have heard that there's also that it has been a change now and you can get any type of map at any level at some point. But I think I might have remembered it wrong. Here is our 4th level of Ascendancy. what we have to go is go through all these areas. We'll have 3 trials. Pretty difficult, I guess. Everyone has a different type of element to it, different type of soft traps, and we'll have to make it through like before, get to the end. And there's also like these totems which have their own little powers and effects and damage, so it is a difficult task to go through all of this. Okay. I think we're safe to go here then. Like, you can pay attention on a few things, but I feel pretty powerful, to be honest, given that we have an energy shield. A Jade Flask, finally! I think what we could do with the Jade Flask right now is throw it in here. Actually, let's make it magical. Yeah, nothing special, but we'll leave it at that. Instead of our elemental resistances, because we're pretty good now. I'm not sure how we would be doing on debuffs, but we're not playing with debuffs just yet. Let's go through here. There's a time crank here, which means we will have to get to this one now. Open a lever. The Jade Flask with this 3000 chance to, or 3000 evasion, this is actually quite good. It makes the situation in such a way that the white enemies generally miss. So if it can make you immune to a certain type of attack, it's very good to have early on while you're doing the maps. If you feel like you don't have enough defense, you just reach endgame, and we grinded quite a bit the areas. Many people don't spend that much time on the first maps because they're quite good, quite quick. Come on. Yeah, what it means to have a pretty good build here. I'm not worried at all about these attacks. And as long as you have speed, generally speaking, you don't have to worry. But we will have to worry when we'll get to an area where it has chaos damage, when it has poison and things like that. And with this, we got the Offering of Goddess, which we will have to spend every time we go through the labyrinth. Meaning that if you lose to Izaro, you need to spend another one of these. But now we have one Ascendancy plaque and we need to five more. If you are unlucky, you'll get the same copy of the same Ascendancy plaque, and it's not gonna count. If you are lucky, I don't know, maybe by the time we reach level 80, 90, we will get our next Ascendancy, which will mean a huge increase for our damage and our survivability, given that we're going with the Frost.
When I'm ready and not before.
But we shall see. We'll get to it when we get to it. Okay, Superior Eternal Mana Flask. We don't really need it though. Our mana regen is quite good. Okay, I'll stay away from that orb. Looks slightly menacing. There's a portal there. A corrupted portal, okay. Let's see, what do we have here? Well, we'll have one more. I'll wait until the end. Let's see. I'll go out and read it again, just to make sure we don't kill ourselves. Players are cursed with enfeeble, that is not a problem, slowing us down. Unique boss, okay. Found items have a chance to be corrupted. Chaos resistant, elemental resistance. That is fine. We're doing some lightning penetration, so we might not kill them as quickly. But I think if we're careful, we're gonna get some good stuff. Yeah, all of these are corrupted. Another Quicksilver Flask, which we don't really need anymore. I have so many Quicksilver Flasks during this game that it's really not necessary. Ooh, that hurt. They're not weak, which is really good on one side. It makes the game more fun when you die, when you still have ways to go. No, we have a buff to our defense, so probably a pretty good idea to go after the bosses as soon as we can. Yeah, so they're here. Let's go after them. There's multiple projectiles coming in. Feels like some sort of poison damage. Flicker strikes. Are there more enemies here? The ones that took us out last time? Nope. Summon Chaos Golem has been upgraded. Let's see, what do we have here in the vessels? Not good, not good. Very unfortunate, but we didn't get anything good, except for experience right now. And we continue going forward then. Superior commanders bring an in, okay. Still not something we need, but I'm not gonna complain about gems we're receiving from this. But the reach on this attack, it's really amazing. It has become such a good skill. And it's such an old one at the same time. I think this has been around since the beginning of the game. Though we did get some rework done on it. Okay, well, that's good. Our golems are still as strong as ever. I'm wondering what will happen later on, if they'll stay alive or if they will die more often. Okay, time for the arena. Oh, and we have the ritual site in the arena as well. So we'll be fighting her twice, I'm guessing. Oh. So Buzzer first. Already done. She's gonna have to come up. Yeah. Nothing that our shock can't do. Look at how we're doing this. Really nice. The build feels really strong, really good. Still the early game, but man. The early end game. Like the dangers will be present later on. Wow. What hit us like that? We got murdered there. Absolutely murdered. Have to go? Yeah. Should learn to...
When I'm ready and not before.
Should learn to throw down a portal just before going into the arena. I think we've completed the arena as well. Right, because it's 3 out of 3 rituals there. Let's see. Do you think that I could go through? No. Can't teleport that far. Okay, and the arena cannot. Nope. You'll have to go around. Now I'll be closing the episode in a minute as soon as we know we're done here. I hope you're enjoying it. I personally haven't found on YouTube videos that takes you through this end game like one mission at a time, or the way we're doing it right now. I'm hoping you're enjoying it. I hope this is something that you are looking for as well, and that I can bring it to you guys. Let's see, what do we buy? Some divine incubators. This is another one for a unique item. 4 rogue exile I don't care for. Contains Einhar and an additional red beast. I do like that. What about this gem? So 16 dexterity, some mind damage, some increased rarity of items. You know what? It's not that good. Let's get the incubator. I'll take this. I will defer this one. And that should be about it for now. Gonna throw this one in here. And with that in mind, thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow on Saturday. So have a wonderful day, everyone.